When catastrophe strikes, people show you what they're really made of. Hurricane Sally has brought most of our community together in a powerful way. Hi everyone! Today's video is not disability related, I'm sorry, but I did want to give you guys an update on how my family is doing after Hurricane Sally. To make sure you don't miss other updates from me, subscribe. In the early morning of September 15th, Hurricane Sally made landfall near the Gulf Coast. When we all went to bed on Tuesday night, it was a Category 1, but overnight it strengthened and slowed way down, causing a whole lot more damage than we expected. The wind just pounded us for hours and hours during the night. Our neighbors lived near New Orleans during Hurricane Katrina and said it felt exactly the same. Hurricane Sally didn't really get the media coverage it deserves, and I think that's mostly in part of because the damage didn't really seem that bad and the death toll was small, but it was pretty serious, you guys. My family has power now, but if I haven't responded to your comments on my channel or it's just taken a while, just know that I have been able to read most of them, but my power was out for a while and I've still got bad cell service and slow Wi-Fi right now, so it's been difficult for me to get back to you guys. I've also had to make a big change to my schedule that I'll talk about in a minute, which has given me less time to devote to my channel. My family and we're okay. We had minimal damage to our house and we only lost power for 3 days, but a lot of people in the area aren't as lucky. Many homes flooded, trees punched holes in roofs and crushed cars. Lots of people have it way worse than I do, and my swim coach is actually one of them. My coach owns the pool facility where I train year-round. Actually, I should say where I did train. The building is completely collapsed and it'll be months at the earliest before it can be rebuilt. It's my senior year and I feel like I just got back in the pool due to COVID and now it's all come down again. But that's only the bad news. There is good news, and that is that a coach over in Pensacola offered to let me come and train with her 3 days a week. It's an hour drive each way, but it's better than nothing. I will miss Coach Rich and the rest of my team, but I like Coach Robin and she has some experience with disabled swimmers. On the other days, I can swim for an hour with the high school team, at least until that season ends in 2 months. Neither of those are ideal. Honestly, I wish SWAT was still here, but I want to keep swimming and working towards my Paralympic goals, so I've got to do some swimming. Power has been a huge issue. No one had power right after the storm came through. By the second day, there were some grocery stores and gas stations and places like that, but lines for gas were really long. My dad is a chief engineer for a local utility company that supplies electricity, and he has worked practically non-stop for 11 straight days. My brother and I only got to see him a couple times for a few minutes when we took him his laundry. He slept in a cot in his office for a few hours each night, and the rest of the time he worked to get the power back on. A few students at my school have had so much damage to their homes that the school organized work days to help clear out debris and help rebuild their homes. Hundreds of linemen from several states traveled here to restore power and they worked long days like my dad. Our neighbors helped us with our generator, cut up and removed a massive tree that came down in our yard, and even brought us snacks while my dad was away. A few people were nasty to utility workers on Facebook, which really hurt my feelings, especially since my dad has been working and I haven't been able to see him because he's been so busy, and the few times that I've seen him, he's been just stressed and not in a good mood just because that's how horrible it's been. But most people have been helpful to their neighbors and supported each other in our community. Like I said in the beginning, when catastrophe strikes, people show you what they're really made of. I mentioned this in my video about self-acceptance and learning to love yourself, but I've really come to believe that everything has a purpose, either to teach us a lesson or just to reflect on ourselves and build on things. And I really think Hurricane Sally was meant to bring people together, and for the most part that's what's happening, because I see people like going to help people with their homes, going to bring them food and helping them, because it's been such a hard time. And I really appreciate anyone who has helped my family during all of this. I just wanted to give you guys an update since the storm came through almost 2 weeks ago. I'm fine, everybody's fine. Most people have power back on now. My dad is home today, so that's very nice. But before I go, please give me a like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't yet, join my Patreon. And also, thank you guys for 500 subscribers. That's awesome. I checked it after the hurricane, and there were dozens of new subscribers over just a few days. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you for helping my channel grow. But stay safe, you guys. Bye.